Hi everyone. So has been a while since I did a video, but it has been really busy in my life. But the last couple of days, I kept seeing Liam's picture pop up and his missing posters. I guess that is because it was just his birthday. And so I am gonna do a quick video. I've been working a little bit more the last couple of days on connecting with him and the energy, but I did it before, and I got some information like the first time when I worked on it, but not as much as I have now. It's the last couple of days I did a lot of meditation and really worked on it. So I want to start with yesterday when I connected. The first thing I got was his grandfather was there as well. And that's very strange because that has never happened to me. I've done many of these videos and I have never had a relative come in because I don't do any evidential mediumship whatsoever. And but I ended up about a month ago in a group, and I realized, they can come through, no problem. It really worked well. But I have always just chosen to do the mediumship for the missing. And so he was there. But let's get to Liam. I remember when I first tuned in, I got that there was 3 men with him, like young men. And but when they left, there were only 2. One didn't go with them. And these guys had SUV that was like a Ford Escape, was one of those newer colors, like the gray, bluish, strange colors, I call them. And so when I continued, I got Rigaud. And I'm like, oh, that is interesting because Rigaud is a very small ski hill where my kids always went skiing when they were young. And that is just between Hawkesbury and Montreal. And then when I tuned in the last couple of days, I got like this morning a roundabout, and I checked. There is a roundabout in the town, and then about 5 minutes outside. And this morning it also was like 3.5 kilometers about. And when I checked, that brought me to Mont Tremblant. And then I read up a little bit, and Rigaud has some grottos and all kind of stuff. The mountain, I guess, is not just for skiing. But I always say, like I said with Luc Joly de Rocher's case, when somebody has a body in the winter, it's a whole different story than in the summer. There's usually open water and there's not that much around. I have no idea if the Rigaud River that flows through the town there is open during the winter or not. That would be for somebody that lives in the area to know. I don't know if the Ottawa River in that area freezes in the Ottawa area, many places during the winter. The other thing, old mines have always been a common theory as well. And I did get like a wood shaft yesterday, but it would have to be somebody who also knows the area. And I know that the search for Liam has been very concentrated on the Mont Tremblant area, but if they drove from Mont Tremblant to Rigaud, then they would have crossed the bridge in Hawkesbury, Grenville. And I just talked with my daughter to find out how it works with doorbell cameras and how long the footage stays. And she says, with the newer ones, it's not a problem. There should always be there. So maybe people on that stretch all the way from Mont Tremblant to Rigaud can check, because that would have been February 2nd, I guess, in the morning between 3 and 6 somewhere. And yeah, look for an SUV, 3 males, 2 males, you know. And there's always, you know, other people know, and the people who live in Rigaud, they know the area better. I have not been there in many years, like in the town itself. And so maybe people there have some insights. Feel free to pass it on. I always link my email address below as well. And hopefully this helps and we can work together to find Liam. Thank you.